Luke, the summer is almost over. You're getting ready to go back to school in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
And what did we do a lot of this summer?
We watched a lot of movies.
We did. So we saw, let's see, Dungeons and Dragons, Super Mario Brothers, The Flash, the new Transformers movie. Um, and we also saw one last week. What was it?
Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, to be exact, right?
Yes.
This is your first Ninja Turtles movie, right?
Yes.
Because did you know that there were Ninja Turtles movies that came out when I was your brother's age?
I didn't know that.
I know, because I'm a bad parent. I need to educate you more on the history of the Ninja Turtles.
How are you a bad parent?
It was a joke, and I'm glad that you took offense to that idea. So the Ninja Turtles started off as a comic book a long time ago, and then it became a series of toys and a very popular cartoon show. And then they made a bunch of movies about it. So this Mutant Mayhem is the latest in a long line of Ninja Turtles movies, but it was your first. So what did you think of the new Ninja Turtles?
Great.
Yeah, it was great. I thought it was pretty great too. What did you like about it?
The end battle.
The end battle. That tends to be your favorite part of a lot of these movies, right?
Yes.
Why is that, do you think?
Because it's my favorite part.
What makes it your favorite? Why are end battles so important to you enjoying a movie?
Because it's just epic.
That's a good word for it. Now, without getting too spoilery, because I think a lot of people have either seen the movie or they know about it. But there's a big villain called Superfly, right?
Yes.
And Superfly, what does he do in the movie?
He 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 wants to um destroy New York City.
Well, he wants to do a little bit more than that. He wants to put the mutagen all over New York City to make every animal and bug and stuff into a mutant like he is, and then turn like the human beings into. He wants them. They're either going to die or they're going to turn to like, servants of this new mutant order. But it's a bad plan, isn't it?
Yes.
So who has to team up to stop him?
The Ninja Turtles.
The Ninja Turtles, and they
The his the badge the fly super flies mini men. His
his
men.
his henchmen.
His henchmen.
Yeah, they've got like the rhino and the warthog and that little gecko guy and a lot of other fun mutants in there, right? So, do you have a favorite Ninja Turtle out of the four?
Um
There's okay.
Raphael.
Oh my gosh, you remembered his name. Do you remember? So he's your favorite. I think I know why, because he's got your favorite weapon. What is his weapon?
Size.
Like that?
Yes.
Well, that's what it sounds like, sure. But who are the other turtles? Do you remember their names?
Nope.
No, you just remember your favorite guy, and that's it.
Yes.
Okay, well, shall I go down their names for you?
Yes.
Okay, so there's Leonardo. He's kind of the leader. He's got the katana swords. There's Michelangelo. He's got the nunchucks, and then Donatello has the bow staff.
You have the stick.
The stick. That was kind of a joke in the movie. What am I supposed to do with a stick? And he finds out, doesn't he? So and then they team up with April O'Neil, right? She's in this version, like in other versions, she's a TV reporter, but in this movie, they're kind of telling her origin. So she's in school she's in high school, and the
And
Ninja Turtles want to be in high school.
on the news, she vomits everywhere.
That might be a spoiler. I don't know, because that's a pretty good joke. But we'll see about that. We'll see if we leave that in or not. So the there's a lot of action and there's a lot of, I guess, heart. I think there was a lot of positive messages in this movie for kids and adults alike about being accepted and working together as a team. Did you learn any lessons from this movie?
No.
No. I, I stand corrected. Um, would you see this movie again? Should we own this movie when it comes out? We got to make a lot of room on our shelf for these summer movies, because you seem to like a lot of them, huh? Was there anything about the Mutant Mayhem that you didn't care for? No? I gotta say, you weren't completely knocked out by the 3D, were you? You said, "Dad, I don't wanna wear these glasses." And I said, "Well, you shouldn't take them off because it's gonna be all fuzzy." And then you took them off, and then I took my glasses off. And it turns out, because when I was a kid, your age, 3D movies, first of all, they had the special glasses, but one of the lenses was red and one was blue. And when you put them on, it kinda blended together so the 3D image popped out. But if you took your glasses off, the entire screen was really blurry blue and red mess. Can you imagine? My reaction exactly. Oh, speaking of red and blue, there's your tongue. You just had some pop rocks that we found from I think last Halloween. Hopefully that they're still good, but you didn't seem to mind. Yeah, you got red and blue of your tongue. That's perfect. That's a representation of old school 3D. But no, I was saying that the 3D in this movie, when I took my glasses off, the screen looked totally fine. It was strange, like it wasn't fuzzy, it wasn't blurry, so you were able to enjoy with the 3D glasses on and off, weren't you?
The 3D glasses were even good.
They
It didn't seem like it was 3D.
Oh, were you expecting a bit more? I think I might have oversold it to you when I was describing what 3D was, because this is your first 3D movie, right?
Yeah.
I said it's gonna look like things are coming out of the screen at you. And in this movie, it looks more like I guess there's depth rather than a lot of things poking out at you and stuff. But I still thought it was a pretty cool effect. Um, but yeah, and honestly, since I watched part of the movie without my glasses on, in solidarity with you, I think it was still pretty looked pretty dimensional and fun and exciting. So what? Was that a burp? Oh, okay. Pop Rocks burp. I'm surprised it didn't crackle coming out of your mouth. Luke, any closing thoughts on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem? No? Are you happy we got the collectible popcorn bucket and drink cup? Yeah, I am too. They're pretty cool.
$54 on.
No, those are some of the other popcorn tins for other movies that we didn't buy because that is outrageous. We spent, I think, $16 to get the bucket. Nice. To get the bucket, the cup, and drinks and popcorn inside. So it was a pretty good deal, which is really sad considering that popcorn and a drink is now $16. We usually end these things with you giving a major spoiler for the movie because that's what you love to do, apparently. Okay, so at the mid-credit sequence at the end of the film, uh, a villain who we think might show up next time in the second movie is revealed. Who was that villain? So if you haven't seen the Ninja Turtles movie, then you're gonna have to go and find out who Luke just spoiled because I'm not sharing that. I'm not putting that out there without a spoiler tag on it. Okay, so Luke, we spent our summer at the movies, but there are still more movies coming out. And I think that you're going to be coming with me and the family to see a few more of them. Do you remember what the next movie's coming out is that we're going to go see?
No.
It's based on a video game. Do you remember the name? It's got a weird name to it. Gran Turismo. Do you remember what that one's about?
Yes.
What is it about?
It's about racing race cars and a boy playing a video game, and he races the track he's played on a video game.
That's right, and it's based on a true story, so that'll be pretty exciting. I've actually seen it, but I loved it so much that we're go as a family to see it. So that'll be in a couple of weeks. Maybe we'll come back and talk about that.
Bring out a spoiler.
You already said the spoiler.
Great.
I'm not going to bring out any spoilers. No, that's your thing. I'm not going to be held accountable for that. So anyway, Luke, thank you very much for going to the movies again and for talking with me about movies and stretching your face out, much like pizza, which the Ninja Turtles love, and blue raspberry pop rocks. But until next time, folks, thank you. Take care, and yeah, cowabunga, dudes.